Alright, so I received a message. Somebody asked me about my thoughts on Kung Lee. I made a video, but Jenny actually has her own thoughts, and I didn't even tell her to say any of this. This is just coming for herself, from her. And she didn't even practice martial art much, but she knows the philosophy of the martial arts a lot more than these so-called MMA fighters or whatnot. So she doesn't want to be in camera because she's feeding Ken, and she's kind of self-conscious about how she looks right now.
Sorry, I look ugly. I don't have any makeup on.
Tell the people what you told me just right now.
Well, I saw on the Facebook news feed. I saw on the Facebook news feed on a video about Kung Lee versus Richard. And I was just curious, and I just clicked on it. You know, usually I don't watch those videos because it's too brutal. And anyways, I was just telling Freddie as of now my thoughts on it. Kung Lee did a right-hand punch on that guy, Richard, and the guy passed out and fell face down really hard, and he was unconscious for a bit, and he had to get paramedic help on the ring, you know? And right when Kung Lee won victory to that, he was so happy. He jumped up on the top of the fence, cheering for himself, and everyone's cheering for him too. And he was doing flips on the ring because he's so happy and proud of what he did, you know. And it's just so, I never thought of it this way before. I just didn't care. I used to watch the videos and don't think much of it, you know. But today I just realized that how sad society is. It's like this guy that you just punched fell to the ground, and I know he comes from a family. Who knows if he has children or not, I don't know. And he's supposed to be a math teacher that teaches math. So, number one, what kind of role model is he to put himself in that type of situation for his students? And number two, he got knocked out, you know what I mean, onto the ground with major injuries, it seems like, for being passed out for a bit. And it's just, will you be quiet? So my thoughts are to it is just like, really? And it's just, I saw a lot of ego and a lot of childishness, like, and the people in the audience are just like cheering for brutality without consideration that the guy fell to the ground, even though he decided to put himself in that situation and got beaten up like that. It's really stupid though, you know. It's like you put yourself in the ring, you got beat up, whatever, you're on the ground, now you have your career as a math teacher as well. I don't know if he does it full-time or whatever, but, you know, his students are pretty much watching, I guess. And it's just sad that, you know, and Kung Lee, he's a celebrity, of course, and he's cheering himself on. And, you know, I just feel like this society's lost, and it's sad. And there's no sympathy to the person who got beaten, you know? So it's sad that this is what the world business revolves around, to make money, to make business, for audience to buy tickets to come, to bring in money for the stadium. And because they're so bored of adults, they're doing it to children too. Now children are doing UFC stuff too, type of stuff. So even though they call it athletic sports stuff, yeah, right, sure. So yeah, it's kind of sad, you know, MMA stuff turning into like a money-making, betting, gambling type of stuff. And these people that choose to put themselves in these type of so-called sports are pretty much like really lost in the head. You know what I mean? But oh well, if they want to kill themselves, they kill themselves, right? That's what people say. So,
well, I'm glad that you shared your thoughts. I see that you know a lot more about the spirit of the martial arts than these stupid cage fighters or sport fighters in general. Thank you, Jenny, for sharing your perspective. And thank you for Ken for looking cute for the audience, to give him something to look at and smile about. Right, Angelina? And thank you, Brandon, for being Brandon. And thank you for Angelina making us funny faces. Right? Yeah. And you too, Keo. Thank you, Keo. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay.